What's good with you guys? It's Mike, aka Buzz Lightyear here. Gonna bring you some quick gameplay of Team Deathmatch on the map Interchange. Now this time I actually happen to be repping a full party, so we're playing some Ground War, and we did absolute work on this other team. This time I happen to be repping my Scar L with Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and unfortunately Dead Silence. Typically, I know this is a dead perk, especially in a game like this, but I forgot to change my class out to like Marksman or Steady Aim, or something other than Dead Silence. So bear with me on that one, but I ended up doing pretty good, even though I was still repping Dead Silence. But yeah, Childhood Tuesdays. This time it happens to be the very first time I got my ass handed to me. It was a big brawl, we just got our asses jumped. But yeah, so me and my buddy the night before, we were actually at the mall and we're just kind of hanging out, chilling. Things that you would say that most people would be doing on, when they're 16 and hanging out and they got a car or whatever. But yeah, we're chilling at the mall, and my buddy's talking to this girl, and he had no idea that she had a boyfriend. At least he tells me that to this day. But yeah, he was talking to this girl. The next thing he knows, he's getting a phone call from her, but it's not her. It was her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's talking some massive shit to him, saying that he's gonna fucking kill him, and I'm gonna find you and beat your ass, and I'm gonna, he's talking all this shit. And right here, by the way, I'm not trying to camp. I'm really close to my kill streaks, so I'm trying to like wait it out, see if I can't see a random BK walk by. But yeah, so. This guy's talking shit, and I get on the phone and I'm like, yo man, what's your fucking problem? Like, I thought I was a badass in high school. I was in boxing for like a year or 2 years at this point in time, so I thought like, I didn't think I could kick anyone's ass, don't get me wrong. I just thought, like, I'll fight anyone and I don't give a fuck who it is. I'll fight them and see what happens. Big mistake on my half this time around. So anyway, so we're talking to this guy and I'm like, yo, if you got a fucking problem, let's settle this right now. I was like, let's fucking meet up somewhere and fight. So this guy's like, well, I can't tonight. And we're like, okay, well, what about, like, I don't know how you schedule this kind of shit, like, when you're a kid. But yeah, we ended up meeting him the next day. And he's like, meet me at this park. And we're like, all right, whatever. Big mistake. He actually organized a big, like, jump fest. Like, all these guys just started coming out of houses and stuff. We'll get to that. But yeah, so this guy wasn't even there, by the way. So we get there and we see these kids waiting outside by the, like, this park bench or whatever, and we see them carrying baseball bats and random shit in their hands. So we're like, we grab some stuff, and I drove my car out there, my very first car, the one that I told you guys about in one of my other childhood stories. And my buddy's like, no, fuck this, there's way too many of them. There was like 10 of them, and I think there was like 7 of us. Like, we got a group too, just in case like there's too many guys. So we're kind of like, we kind of pull up, and they're like, no, let's just bail. I'm like, no, fuck this. Let's settle it now. Let's beat this guy's ass. Well, we get up there, and the guy's not even there. And this one kid's, like, starting to talk massive shit, and he's, like little as hell. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to put you in the fucking ground, kid. And he's like, no, you won't. No, you won't. He's like, once my brother gets here, dude, you guys are fucked. You guys are fucked. We're going to fucking kill you guys. And I'm like, well, I don't see your brother here, so what's your fucking deal? Well, the next thing I know, I think we're like, starting to settle things or whatever. And his brother gets there. And his brother wasn't a big guy, don't get me wrong. I actually ended up putting his brother to the ground. It was all the guys he brought with him. He literally brought like 20 other dudes. Like, we just got our asses like wrecked on. So these guys walk up and they're just starting to, like, they're not even walking actually. They're running at us. And I'm like, oh shit, like, what do we do? Like, they started hopping over fences and coming out of houses. Like, they actually like organized this shit. So they start coming out, and the next thing I know, this guy's right in my face. And I like DDT'd him. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a wrestling move. I basically got him in a headlock, and I smashed his face in the ground. And I tried to get up, and I hit this one kid in the face. And the next thing I know, I'm on my knees. And my one buddy that I've known a long time, he told me, he's like, dude, I saw it happen. You got hit right in the back of the head with a steel baseball bat. Like, it was like one of those like small ones you get, like not like a legitimate like long baseball bat you'd use for like softball, but like a small one. So yeah, I got hit in the back with that, and the next thing I know, I see feet coming to my face, like I was getting kicked in the face, and my one buddy just happened to be able to grab me by the shirt and pull me out of there. Like, we got hella fucked up, and then the cops came, and the cops like came up to me, and they're like, hey, are you the one that drives the Nova? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, your car's on fire, man. The fire department's on their way to like put your car out. And I'm like, oh my god, like, seriously? And the cop's like, no, but I just told you that to freak you out, so you'll never come back here again and do this stupid shit. And I like that, just like, that's like made my heart sink. I was like, oh my fucking god, like, so I never wanted to like fight again. But yeah, that's the very first time I got my ass kicked, or jumped, I guess you could say. If you could, just don't forget to throw me a real quick thumbs up. Also, if you guys would like to hear the next time I do a childhood story, if you'd like to hear about the very first time I watched my best friend slam dance, Or if you'd like to hear the very first time I had a home invasion and had to protect my own, just let me know in the comment box below. Also, don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at BuzzLightyear, just like you see in my channel. And as always, guys, I hope you're all keeping it real. I will talk to you soon. Peace.